Oh, hello. This is Creating Cards with Sherry. I'm Sherry, and this is my Tickle Tuesday video. Thank you so much for joining me today. As I was thinking about what to share with you, I decided to go back to making templates. I haven't made any for a while, and I thought it would be fun to just go through those again and or make some new ones. And so I am making a template is really easy. It's just kind of drawing a sketch in your mind or on paper and then just putting it all together. And so we have 8 that have already been done. This is going to be number 9. And we will be doing templates most of this month. So just be looking out for those fun things that you can do. All right, you're going to first need a base card at 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. And by the way, all of these measurements and things will be on my blog, and I will have a link to get to that in the description below. So I am using basic black. I'm using basic white as my inside layer, and that is 5.25 by 4. And I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal and just go ahead and put this on the inside. All right, there we go. Then we will be using an old stamp set that I had in my archive, and I was selling them. I'm not anymore. But anyway, I'm using the Sweet Ice Cream stamp set. And let's see, inside, so, and then 2 3/8 inch circle, and I did a basic white circle. So let's just look at this again. You need some designer series paper, and you get 8 strips of different kinds, and most of the 6x6, well, even the 12x12, most of your designer series paper will have 2 sides to it, so you can always get one and then just flip it over. But I have 8 strips that are 3 inches by 1/2 inch. Okay, and I'm using the Memento black ink today. So I am going to take this ink. I'm hoping this will fit. Yep. And I am just going to stamp my sentiment on here right away, because we always like to stamp first. All right. And I'm just going to lay that aside. And then what I'm going to do with my Stampin' Seal is I'm going to take these strips and I'm just going to put them on my card, and I'm going to kind of layer them on top of each other. So I'm going to start about there. You might want to start a little higher. It doesn't really matter a whole lot. It's just all up to you. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start putting these strips in place. And I'm just kind of making a layered pattern, if you will. Nothing fancy. Just laying them in place, just however you want to do. You can do them in any random order whatsoever. Let's see, I think I'm going to do this one next because that's another pattern. Oh. There's so many different kinds of strips here. I mean, all different colors and patterns, so there's a lot to choose from. There really is. And I'm going to do this one. And then I'm getting pretty low for my final one, so I think I'm going to put this one up here. Because I don't want to get too far down. So I'm just going to put that up there. So it's just that sporadic back and forth pattern. You can do it any way that you want. And then we're going to take some Stampin' Dimensionals and we're going to put them on the back of our circle. And it's a pretty big circle. Maybe I'll get 4 of them on here. And we'll just take the paper off of them. And we're going to stick our thank you right in the middle of that. And then I've chosen to use the Glossy Dots assortments. And with my Take Your Pick tool, I'm going to pick those up and put them on my card. Just kind of stick them wherever I think they're going to look best. All right. And that's that. This is our template number 9. Easy enough to do, makes a really cute, fun card. I made a couple others that I'll show you. Here's another one. And then this one. So there's all sorts of, so many different strips of designer series paper, and it's one way of getting rid of those that are in your stash and you don't know what to do with it. So, or your scraps or anything like that. So take this template, use up your scraps, and have fun. Thanks so much for joining me today. I will see you Sunday for my Simple Sunday video. Bye now.